Hi everyone, my name is Trevoir Williams. I'm a software and systems engineer, part-time lecturer, a Microsoft certified trainer, a Udemy instructor partner, and an author. Over the years, I've taught hundreds of thousands of learners online through over 30 courses across several platforms, my YouTube channel, and my published books. I focus primarily on software engineering, cloud and cloud native development, DevOps, and AI. Today, I want to share a few actionable tips on how you can turn content into income when you put a system in place. Let me start by thanking the organizers for considering me and giving me an opportunity to share. Now, it's important to note that building an income generating machine from content might not happen overnight, and it certainly is not magic, but it can become one of the most powerful business assets that you build. The first tip I have to share is choose a clear niche and stay with it. One of the biggest reasons my content started producing income is that I became known for something specific. I didn't try to teach everything to everyone, but I focused on areas where I had real experience and where people had real problems, and that mattered a lot. Because when people repeatedly see you solving the same type of problem and solving it well, they begin to trust you. And that trust is what converts attention into income. A lot of people want to make money from content, but they stay too broad for too long. And if your audience cannot quickly tell what you can help with, then they will not remember you when it is time to buy. Secondly, my courses became the foundation of my content business. The biggest shift for me was realizing that a course is also a product, a knowledge asset, a marketing engine, and a trust building tool. When I create a course, I'm not just uploading videos and hoping for sales, but I'm creating something that can help someone with something, whether it's solving an issue or upskilling, all while generating revenue. So for example, I have a course called ASP.NET Core Web API Development. And with this one course, I can produce shorts and reels for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, educational posts on LinkedIn or Facebook, long form tutorials on YouTube, newsletter articles, blog content, and even scope future advanced courses. And this is when the content starts compounding. Thirdly, YouTube and social media can help turn your expertise into discovery. In my case, my courses, they're excellent products, but people usually need to discover me before they buy from me. And we can just call this marketing. And YouTube and social media help with that. Because in my case, even though my YouTube channel is a fraction of the size of all of the students I have enrolled in my courses, it does help to increase my visibility and has led to product purchases. It also helps me demonstrate how I teach before asking anyone to buy, and at no direct cost to me or the learner. So when somebody watches one of my YouTube videos, they're getting tangible value plus a sample of how I think and teach and what else I have to offer them. Plus, having it monetized is a plus because now I'm getting paid to market my own products. The real value of social media and YouTube isn't the subscribers and the likes, it's the visibility and the credibility. Because when people see the content, they can learn from it, they learn to trust it and you more, and then they want more. And that more can become income. The fourth point is that content can lead to multiple income paths, not just one. For me, content created multiple pathways. The most obvious one is my course sales. But beyond that, strong educational content has led to repeat student purchases across my catalog, platform opportunities, book sales, consulting credibility, speaking opportunities, partnerships, and long-term brand equity. That matters because each piece of content does more than one job. A video can build awareness. The course will build trust. The book can prove my authority. And the social media post can attract attention. And together, they all strengthen the business. And this is one of the reasons I continue to create across several platforms, because different people discover me in different ways. And if we flip the script and talk about you, some people will meet you through a YouTube videos, others through LinkedIn or your course or your book. Once your message is consistent, each platform reinforces the other. So income isn't tied to a single piece of content, it's attached to the ecosystem. Now let's talk about what it takes to build that ecosystem. It takes consistency, relevance, patience, and a willingness to keep improving. You must keep showing up even before the results are impressive. You must make content that provides real value and not just content that fills the space. You must keep refining your delivery, titles, positioning, offers, and quality. Now, in my case, since my topics are technical, I have to constantly be updating and retooling and reskilling. But this also gives me a never ending stream of content topics, as I have to constantly appeal to my existing audience while attempting to attract new ones. So if you want content to keep producing income, you cannot build once and disappear forever. Finally, if I had to reduce all of this into one practical lesson, it would be this: create content with depth, then repurpose with intention. Do not build your whole business on random daily inspiration, but build around valuable core assets. For me, those core assets are courses, books, and long form educational content. Then I let short form content, social media, and YouTube amplify those assets. That creates a much stronger model than trying to go viral every week. While going viral is exciting, consistency and usefulness are bankable. In closing, just remember that content can lead to income, but before you start thinking about that, ensure that you build authority, trust, reach, opportunities, and a long-term brand. So 5 actionable steps to help you double down on your potential are: 1, pick a niche; 2, solve real problems; 3, create valuable long-form assets; 4, repurpose them consistently; and 5, give the process enough time to work. When content is built with clarity and strategy, it drives income. Once again, I want to thank the organizers for considering me and giving me the opportunity to share. And to you, the audience, thank you for your attention. And I just want to encourage you that wherever you are in the journey, there's opportunity for you. You just need to strategize. Feel free to contact me on LinkedIn and most social media platforms, or you can check me out on my website at www.trevorwilliams.com, where you'll see my blog, courses, and books. Thanks again for your attention, and have a great day.